Hello guys, in this video I want to share my feelings about World Savings Day. First of all, what is meant by savings? In my opinion, the resources which are renewable or non-renewable are to be consumed according to the need and necessity only. The remaining sources are to be kept on hold, which we term it as savings. The process of savings has to be followed in many sectors like spending money, consuming fuel, air, water, natural resources, food, etc. Money is a good servant but a bad master. Hence, major priority has to be given to save money out of our income because it is playing a vital role across the globe in creating resources. The major people across the world have come to a conclusion that if money is saved, everything will be in our hands. They think that other resources need not to be saved, but this idea of thinking is wrong. God has created this beautiful nature for the utilization of animals and plants to live happily and peacefully by maintaining ecological balance, where as a scenario is not found on the globe nowadays. The resources are used endlessly by the mankind and hence leading to the shortage now only. What about the future generations? Fossil fuels are limited and non-renewable resources. We are using them in different areas in large and bulk quantities. The resources are in diminishing status quo. Anyhow, we cannot restore them, but we can do only one thing, that is, use them in very low quantities according to the need. ఈ సందర్భంగా నాకు ఒక తెలుగు సామెత చెప్పాలని ఉంది. కూర్చొని తింటే కొండలైనా సరే కరుగుతాయి అని. This actually targets the people who are lazy and not doing any work and depending on the parental income and assets to live. In that case, if we do not do any work and restore money, whatever the parental assets are there also, they will disappear in time. This is the meaning of the common saying. The employment is found only in cities and towns, and hence all are migrating to cities and using automobiles which consume fossil fuels. In a family, if 4 members are working, they use one each vehicle for conveyance so that the fuel consumption becomes more. At the traffic signals, riders will not off the fuel and they will be found fuel on and give continuous horn which leads to more fuel consumption. There should be awareness among the bikers and motorists that fuel should not be wasted. The money used for their vehicles is exactly from their pockets. Only but the fuel is a limited resource. Rather than using it for a waste cause, let it be used by others for a noble cause and hence fuel has to be saved. We always hear a word called conservation. What does it mean? It means recouping or balancing or reimbursing. For example, if we cut some trees for housing purpose, plant the saplings in same number and hence the forest is conserved. The concept of savings has to be followed in lieu of resources which cannot be reimbursed or restored because the resources of use for one's type. I feel the governments are successful in bringing awareness among the people about saving money by introducing different schemes which gives more interest on their capital funds. The same awareness and protective measures to sensitize the people to follow the concept of savings in respect of every natural resource. ఈ సందర్భంగా నేను ఒక తెలుగు కథ చెప్పదలుచుకున్నాను. పూర్వకాలంలో ఒక రాజుగారు వేటకు అడవికి బయలుదేరారు. మార్గమధ్యంలో ఒక పండు ముదుసలి మామిడి మరియు ఇతర రకాల పండ్ల చెట్లని నాటుతూ కనిపించాడు. రాజుగారు విస్తుపోయాడు. అతని దగ్గరకు వెళ్ళి అడిగాడు, ఏమి చేస్తున్నావు నువ్వు? ఈ చెట్లు పెరిగి పెద్ద అయ్యి పండ్లు ఇచ్చే వరకు నీవు బ్రతికి ఉండవు కదా అని. అప్పుడు ఆ ముసలివాడు, రాజా, ఇవి నా కోసం నాటడం లేదు, నేను వచ్చే తరం వారి కోసం నాటుతున్నాను. మనం తరాల వారు నాటిన చెట్లను అనుభవించడం లేదా అని అన్నాడు. రాజు ఒక్క క్షణం నిశ్చేష్టుడయ్యాడు. So this story predicts that we have to enjoy the resources, and also it is our duty to safeguard them and to protect them for future generations. Everyone should have the feeling of saving. If we find during functions lots of food will be wasted for no cause. Nowadays, there are many voluntary organizations collecting the food at the end and donating to the orphanages. If the organizations have prior informations, it works well. There is a Hindi slogan, दाने दाने पर लिखा है खाने वाला का नाम. If the food is cooked in function hall, at the end it may reach the needy, the name what is written on the grain. Totally, dear viewers, we have to adopt the idea of savings in each and every aspect. Let us fill our need later, reimburse it and restore it. It's our duty to maintain ecological balance and major responsibility to hand over the limited resources to our coming generations. Thank you one and all. Save the resources, save the generations.